Alright, well, I couldn't find a brothel here, so it's time to go back over to Falconstone. Let's see. Guess I need to select my ship first. And then we will head back over here. Where is my dock? There it is. Let's put our little buoy right here. And while that's going on, let's see if I've got enough peasants to build a chapel now. Doesn't look like yet, maybe. How many do I have? 73. But
I've named one of my children after you.
I've got to get a better class of peasants. That's all there is to it. Alright, I need to put down some cider now, I suppose. Need for drink. Yep, right there. They want cider, so I'm going to have to build some cider factories. Okay, they're back home. Let's offload the tools. Good. And we're at maximum lumber, so we're doing good there too. Alright, more peasants, more peasants. How many more do we have? 12 peasant houses. I'm getting 79, 88. We should get 2 more. Come on, just 2 more. 1 more.
You have more buildings available.
There. We have grown. We're now city. No longer a town.
Well, have you ever? Your settlement has grown considerably. If we all pull together, the first mass will soon be held in the chapel.
Finally managed to build the chapel, but I haven't built the chapel yet, Lord Richard. Okay, it's going to take 1,500 coins, 12 tons of logs, 5 tons of tools, and 15 of whatever that is. So let's go ahead and throw that down. I think I'm going to put it right here. As you see, the buildings light up green. That shows you the influence. It's only going to affect...
What a wonderful chapel you've built. The enthusiasm you've shown gives me hope that I too shall soon complete my imperial cathedral.
It's only going to affect the houses that are within that range. So... let's go back. Let's look at our peasants again. And
Not
see how
only
they're doing. All right. See, we've taken care of their need for faith now. They're totally satisfied. So now we need to satisfy the wheel of drink and get their cider.
Not only do you run your fiefdom with a sure hand, but you even found the time to help me at the construction site. The Emperor will be delighted to learn that he was right to appoint you to this position.
Okay. Let's see where I'm going to put the cider houses at. Thinking out here, they have to be within the range of the marketplace, but they don't have to be in the range of the chapel.
The scaffolding is finally up at the cathedral construction site. The first phase is complete. Oh, I really don't know how to thank you for all your help. Now we can start on the foundations for the masonry. But what's this? I see ships on the horizon. Who could this be?
Oh, I love the sails. Oh, they furl their sails. Great.
In the name of the Emperor and Cardinal Lucius, I declare the following resolution. To halt the Saracen advance, a Crusader army is to be dispatched to protect the Empire. It is the honor and duty of every vassal to support this effort to the best of his ability.
Oh, great. Now we're going to be working for Grima Wormtounge. Lovely. Alright, we have won the first chapter. And got 190 out of 220 points. What did we not get? Where is the Master Builder? We got everything else. I never saw that quest come up, so... Alright, let's go to the next mission.
They came from all the corners of the Empire. Knights, mercenaries, recruits. They descended on the surrounding lands like a swarm of locusts. At night, one could look out over a sea of campfires and tents which shone in the moonlight, a sea which stretched to the very horizon, and, enthroned in the middle, like a spider in a web, Guy Fawkes, who orchestrated preparations for the imminent crusade with an iron hand.
All right, this sounds promising.
I was assigned to assemble a Crusader army. It is your duty to help me organize supplies. You will receive more detailed orders.
A crusade? My cousin, His Majesty, never said that he was considering such a thing. But who am I to question our ruler's will?
Don't trust him. Well, I like the guy in the dunking tank there.
The Emperor may be ill, but he seems to want to conquer the Orient regardless. We must support Guy Fawkes in his endeavors. This is our feudal duty.
Sure it isn't our futile duty. Oh, I'd kill myself. I imagine some other people would like to as well. Chapter 2 and the Sign of the Cross.
You heard the orders, and nobody opposes Cardinal Lucius's orders. You will soon receive your first instructions, so kindly make yourself useful. Do you hear? All these knights have sworn an oath to fight for this crusade, and there are more to come. I need provisions to feed and water these brave men.
Alright, gotta gather 15 tons of fish and 3 tons of cider. So,
This will certainly not be the only demand that Guy Fawkes will place on you. Build a market building, as this will create space for all the new plants.
okay. Hopefully we can go hunting those deer there eventually. That would be cool. Alright, what do we got? A new marketplace. Which one's the market? A small market building. So let's try and keep it somewhat close to the other one. I want a maximum amount of usable land. How about right here?
Excellent. You can now build the necessary plants around the new market building.
In 2070, these would be the equivalent of the depots there. You have your main warehouse and your depots. Here you have your...
Guy Fawkes seems to have scant regard for politeness. Be that as it may, a cider farm should be enough to produce the quantity of cider required.
Here you have your large market and your small markets. Alright, let's see if we can figure out a cider farm here. That would be that one. And where are we going to put it? Let's put it at the end of the road? Sure, why not?
Let's just check if work in the cider farm is also progressing well.
Okay. Cider farm is quite nice. Now you click
You
on the
should
cider
also
farm.
create some orchards so that the cider farmer's wife can finally get to work.
Most of the production buildings, the lumberjacks, you just have to put them down in a forest. Most of the production buildings, like the farms and all, it shows what you need. We need 4 orchards. So you click on that. Oh, do you click here? Click here. Sorry.
Your storage will soon be full of lovely cider. It's a shame that Guy Fawkes will be the first to taste it.
That puts them down automatically. You're supposed to be able to throw them down manually as well if you want to fit them into the area better. but I'm not sure exactly how to do that. I need to take a look. I need to download the manual, actually. This was a download game from Ubisoft. And the great thing about it is all the warehouses are magically connected, so you don't have to connect that one to this one. It'll automatically do it on its own. Let's see how the peasants are coming along. We were needing drink, and as you see here, they are starting to be satisfied. They're up to 15% now. 17%. As we get more, eventually it'll fill up. You got to get up to 50%, and then they'll be ready to advance. Let's see how we're coming. What did we need to give to Guy? 15 tons of fish and 3 tons of cider. So let's load in the fish. 10. And then I'm going to switch it to ones. 3, 4, 5. And 3 tons of cider. There we go. And we need to deliver that to his army right over here. Crap. I do this all the time in the other game too. I would be sitting there and like, where did my ship go?
Some citizens have moved into your city.
Very good.
I thought I turned off upgrades. There. Where's my ship? Oh, crap. Didn't take off on its own, did it? Alright, I'm on a pause while I find my ship, and then I will be back. Lord Richard gave me 100 honor. Ah, that's what that is. Those are 100 honor points. That was for getting citizens in my city. Alright. Let's see here. Where's the citizens' house? It should be the one that's not coming up. There it is. The citizens, as you see, live in these wattle and daub, whereas the rest of them live in the falling apart brick houses. I am going to turn off ascension rights on that one too. Nope, there we go. Ascension rights denied. That's what I wanted. And I want to make sure these are denied. Alright, those are denied as well. Good. Alright, I found the Santa Maria. As you see here, I clicked in the wrong place a while ago and it managed to circle my entire island, I suppose, and come back. Either that or it's been sitting there the whole time and I need to put my glasses on. One or the other. But now that we have it chosen, I'm going to go over here to Guy Forcus and put my buoy there. As you see, there are plenty of other ships from the other people on the board that are moving around trading, stopping at your dock, stocking at other people's docks. You can go into the warehouse there and set up trade requests, what you want to trade with other people when you have a surplus. But right now, we are just going to see if we can make it over here to Guy Forcus's harbor. You can always tell the real corrupt ones. They live in their big mansions and harbors of stone and everything else. Money has to come from somewhere.
What about those refreshments for the Crusade Knights? Have you got everything?
Yes, I do. Here you go.
You there. Do you know Marie d'Artois? She is the leader of the settlement in the northeast. Here's an important letter that you must deliver to her immediately. Off you go. It's urgent.
Don't forget to grant your population access to building material again, to enable them to upgrade their houses.
Yes, Lord Dick. I'll do it myself.
Some linen garments for the Crusader Knights won't hurt either. But I don't want to wait forever. I have sent a ship to you. It is yours. But hurry up and deliver those garments.
Oh, thank you. We'll have
That
to
forecast is obnoxious. You'll need a weaver's hut to satisfy his friendly request.
I got a feeling I'm probably going to need lots of corks to fill up all the holes in the ship he gave me.
If you want to produce linen garments, you must consider building a hemp plantation.
I'm going to need a big hemp plantation if y'all don't quit bothering me. Or distillery 1. Document contains written information worth reading. Dark clouds are gathering. Wonder if they'll be able to tell if we've opened it. To Marie d'Artois, leader of Ingolbeck, the following is decreed in the name of our Emperor and Cardinal Lucius. A crusade against the Orient appears to be unavoidable to defend the Empire. The order is therefore issued to all vassals to perform their feudal duty. You are hereby awarded the singular honor of leading the Crusader army into battle. I suspect you and your bravest knights to come here to Tuckingham as a matter of extreme urgency. Signed, Guy Fawkes. Alright, well, as I said, hopefully they are not going to be able to tell that I opened that. Alright, so we need to go right here, where that flashing was. Double click there, that puts us back on the ship. And we will head off to see this Marie de whatever. Another fine day at sea. Glad I brought my antivert with me. Wish I'd worn my scopolamine. Lovely islands. I will be taking it from you one day, Guy. That I'm assured of. If it's like 2070, the NPCs that you run into the campaign show up as NPCs in the sandbox mode. So, Guy looks like one that will probably be your enemy in sandbox mode. In 2070, there's a NPC named Thor Strindberg. I think that's his name, Strindberg. And basically, he's incompetent. The rulers who you are working for in 2070.
I know it's rather improper, but could you have a look at this letter?
Demote
I'm
him.
intrigued as to what Guy Fawkes has to discuss with Madame d'Artois.
They demote him, and he blames you for having been demoted. And so, therefore, in the campaign game, he is always coming out after you. I've already read the letter. Thank you. Alright, where are we supposed to go? Here?
A letter? For me? Let me see it.
Okay.
From Guy Fawkes. In the name of the Emperor and Cardinal Lucius. A crusade against the Orient. To defend the Empire. Almighty God! Just as my vision proclaimed! I shall gladly join in the holy war.
Okay, we found our Joan of Arc analog here.
Following a vision, I had new weapons produced for my knights. Lord Northborough's best armourer made them. Please be so good as to pick them up from him.
Okay, sure. Back to the stone armory. So we'll head down there.
As an imperial vassal, it is your duty to assemble some knights for this crusade. There are certain to be some volunteers in your city who want to take up the sword.
Sure thing, guy. And that is where we'll leave it this time around. On the high seas, headed down to the stone quarry and looking for some knights. Building some weavers' huts. Checking our apple cider. Improving our citizens. And planting some hemp. So that's where we'll pick up next time. Thanks for watching, and we will see you then.